Blackmail and overseer Griggs. Well, that would have been good.
Avoid the strike. They should
Oh
be
wow.
out for blood.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I don't know.
What about... Oh, hey. Perk points available. Dumb aggression. Companion ability now goads rather than taunts. In addition to targeting Niles, goaded enemies will have reduced attack speed, step out of cover, and do not use cover for the duration of the effect. Or... Companion ability now fires 6 shots instead of 3, doubling the total amount he'll deal. Additionally, enemies killed by Niles as part of this ability explode, dealing damage to other enemies in the area. We'll go dumb aggression. Boop. Extra strength, drug effect duration. Or, while in the party, your inhaler heals more and prevents the party from taking damage for a short period of time. That's just good enough. Oh no. That's good enough that I just can't pass it up, you know? Newton. Yeah, I gotta go back to the fucking ship. Hooray! Now I go back to the undisputed claim. And I'm fine with that, so let's just go. It'd be kind of cool if I could get a webbed gun or something like that. But that seems to only be a thing that the enemies can have as a status.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, the occasional frivolity.
Head office tower.
I do enjoy
Just to make y'all go crazy.
We took what nature heedlessly
I'm so glad to be in this tram again to hear the same 5 messages again.
artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals.
It's funny that I get a loading screen anyway.
Attention any and all getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the
Downwardly mobile.
distributions report, starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little mantiwas. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
It went well.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
You wanted to resolve, it's resolved.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report?
No, that's all.
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a
Can we
fucking
just
art.
cut to the part where you tell me about the job?
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and
No.
butter.
Bread should have an
We
A.
can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology,
I've
and
retrieved all that,
technology.
actually.
This archive plan. Oh, do tell. I hope you gathered supplemental materials and recruited the scientist as well.
Everything's taken care of. I didn't have any luck with the head refresher.
Really? Thought you had more drive, but suppose that's fine.
I, for one, care little for the completion of stretch goals.
No, stretch goals means that I get miniatures with my board game. Shut up. Stretch goals are good.
Considerable pluck and fortitude.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results.
Their technology ground down the mind and robbed patients of all motivation.
Can't say I
Right?
like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult
Correct.
to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire
Weird.
or drive
They're
make
terrible customers when they're brain
They
dead.
barely even be considered
What could we
consumers at
think?
all.
What if we
Can you
had
tell
like
us
a
about
flesh
this?
lump,
Turn up
then we
any
gave it a
additional
claw
details?
so they could kill
Anything
itself?
especially marketable?
Internal documents show the lathe adversely affected patients more often than they let on.
But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually
Yeah.
foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground.
Well, it turns out
And
the
so
evil
much for
commies
us
are evil
exploiting that
commies.
piece of technology.
So, the drug enhances suggestibility and its effects are temporary, so regular dosing is key.
Oh, good to know, good to know.
I'm just glad I'm out of here.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward. Along with something extra for
Way.
your effort. Too bad about the lead scientist.
Explosive auto spray
Converting
SMG.
him would
Fun.
have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations. Your storied success
Extra
has
prime
earned
report.
you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo.
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah,
It is
I
funny that
remember
she
you
looks like
from
Mom from
before.
Futurama.
Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
None that I feel comfortable relating.
Well, I appreciate the clarity, if not the lack of guile. For now, I suppose we'll remain uncomfortable bedfellows, if not ideological fellow travelers. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
Your delegate wants the Order and Auntie's choice to make peace. I think. What? No. I think you should.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
You and Rich should sit down and hash things out like adults.
Oh, my security team would never allow it. But a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose
Great
the
idea,
same.
will do.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
Okay. Hooray, I level up. What do I do with this? What do I do with it? speech could go up. And that actually helps my damage too, so that'd be nice. Sneak could go up.
Remember what we discussed and act equitably.
Uh-huh.
As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public.
But yeah, it's the false sort of choice that they give you here is like evil fuck off communists, the like evil corporate capitalists, e.g. like BioShock, right? And then they give you basically like dumb math nerds. They don't really have an ideology, even though they're an offshoot of the Protectorate. They don't really seem to be that commie or anything. And the stupid thing is they don't have what I would term as a moral capitalist faction, because they want to be all anti-capitalist, but they like their capitalists are like cartoonish mustache twirling villain evil, and then the communists are also shitheads, so it's like I don't know why you would pick any of them. But yeah, you know, capitalism requires a level of morality where just communism will always fail. But capitalism, a level of morality keeps it from its worst impulses, right? Where it's just theft, you know? Where it's just exploitation of people. But then there are elements of capitalism that are self-regulating. Like, for my money, monopolies don't exist without government, without a government or other entity giving a certain person or faction their without them giving their stuff, you know. If capitalism is truly just completely unregulated, what you'll end up with is a company will get too big to move quickly, right? Think of like Disney. Disney is a gigantic, freaking huge company. To make any meaningful changes to their business policy takes a lot of people all in concert, right? So it requires that they have a lot of coordination and therefore a lot of time to do any sort of change, where a smaller company could possibly beat them. Hey, here we go. Scuttlebutt on board the vessel says that there's a new safe in the captain's quarters. If he arrives, I shall tragically be unable to remember the excessively burdensome number of 8 until he adequately ascribes recompense to my charm of memory. So there's an 8. Because remember, we did find a safe. Ah!
Open! Open! Listen, let me know when you needed a stretch.
Trouble ahead.
Huh. So I don't have the proper combination yet, but it is around here. I just have to keep looking for data pads. Just kind of around the wreck. So that's one. That's where we know that the number, one of the numbers, is 8. But yeah, I hope I made that kind of. I hope I sounded intelligent on that. Where capitalism does require some sort of moral framework to make it really work, without being a horrible exploitative nightmare. Ship diagnostics. I don't think any of that helps. I really like this idea. That's the reason that I'm like really being into the whole XP gun. It's fun. I like it. I hope that I can get an actually usable gun at the end of this, because it's not amazing. It's okay. It's not like a slouch, but it's still not like amazingly great. The last number is 5. So I have 8 and 5 so far. I need one more data pad and then I'll be able to find it. And I already killed everyone here. Oh, look, that's a data pad right there, isn't it? No, it's not.
This must be the place Ortiz mentioned. Hard to fathom a lab in those caves. Whoa. Commander, hold up a moment.
What?
Are you
Yeah.
hearing this? It's some manner of distress signal. Encrypted. One of Auntie's, I'm certain, but this one ain't entirely familiar to me.
Decrypt it.
Can't unless you have an Auntie's Choice patented codebreaker on your person. Reckon we'll need to find the signal's source. If it's not to do with the lab, I'll be damned. We should press on.
Hey, get me go-getting again.
I mean, the damage is pretty good. once it gets going. They got killed by going in the water because they're dumbasses. Hello? I'm good at this.
Wow, I think I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. And don't get any easier.
That's up 2 levels. And that was this way, got it. Looking around for data pads. I know exactly where I need to go, but I want to solve this other thing first. I bet you it's there, because I don't think I've been there. I definitely haven't. Found you. There it is. Gotcha, boy.
Anybody got the time? The Adrena time?
We're a few courts low, Commander.
Where's his grenade launcher? Why do people always have big guns and then they just die? Okay, so no data pad here. I'm gonna follow the obvious path forward over here. Damn it. Yeah, look at that damage drop off. Not worth it. All right, now we go. Oh, it might be over here. Look at this. Hey! %0 chance of being killed by protector machinery. Da 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 da. Don't care. Okay. Brained him. Oh, it fell off into the water. Huh. Inez calms him. Inez's medical skills, stop cooing, or animal grafts were responsible for the juvenile orsopod's sudden change in demeanor. In any case, the cub scurries off towards the incognito. I have a pet ursopod now. Hooray! I found a pet. It's mine now. Okay, I've got to find that last data pad. I'm already at my allotted time. I still got plenty of time to do my stuff. I don't necessarily need to go yet. But I do have a lot of things to do because I've got a plan for travel. Got work in the morning, and the morning ain't that far away no more. It's one of those, you know. So I'm not gonna go quite yet, but you know. I want to do the lab first. I'll do the lab, and hopefully find this last data pad and open the safe. Still got an 8 and a 5. It's at level 9. I could put an optic on it. That might be nice, because the optic that it's got is not amazing. And I do have my mobile workbench with me this time. If I was gonna look, it'd probably be around here. Yeah, I don't have explosives. Nothing among the personal effects.